Can you stop me here, please? Why? You know I can't park here. Ude, who was driving towards the parking space, asked his wife Chinwe. Ude, I said you should stop me here. This is where I want to come down, Chinwe shouted at him. Ude stopped the car, turned to face his wife to know why she was in so much hurry. Immediately he stopped. Chinwe quickly grabbed her handbag, opened the car door and zoomed off. Chinwe! Chinwe, wait for me. Let me park well, Ude called after her. But Chinwe didn't stop. She quickly mixed up with other wedding guests. When Ude alighted from his car, without wasting time, he went in search of his wife Chinwe. What did I do this time around? He asked himself as he continued his search for his wife. But Chinwe was nowhere to be found. He found an empty seat, kept for guests and sat down sadly, reserving one for his wife. He would always tell anyone who comes to sit on the seat that the empty seat is reserved for his wife. All through the wedding, he didn't see his wife. He didn't know what to say to his friends he met at the wedding who had asked him why he wasn't with his wife. When he was set to go home, as he got to where he parked his car and was about opening the door, he heard his wife calling him, Ude, Ude, please wait for me. He turned and saw Chinwe running towards the car. He was angry when he saw her. He quickly opened his car door, entered inside and was about driving out when Chinwe got to the car, waving at him to stop. He meant to ignore her, but for some reasons, he stopped and let her in. What's the drama all about, Chinwe? Were you even at this wedding? Ude asked her angrily. Of course, where else would I have been, if not at the wedding, Chinwe said. I was sitting just a few meters away from you. You were just what, Chinwe? Ude shouted at her in disbelief. Hey, stop it, Ude. Don't shout at me like that. What did I even do? Because I decided to sit apart from you. Who said it's a must I must sit close to my husband? See, Ude, I don't like it. Don't talk to me that way again in public. Chinwe, Ude, who stared at her in total disbelief, called her. Yes, Ude. Why all the time, Chinwe? Don't you see what other men call their wives? You will never hear my friend's husband, Amara, call her by her name. He always call her sweet names like baby, my love, my treasure. She wanted to say more, but Ude cut her short with his question. Why did you run off the way you did when we got to this wedding venue? Ude asked her. Because I don't want people to know that we are together. I don't want anybody to know I came with you. I don't want people to be staring at me, wondering what a beautiful woman like me is doing with a man like you, Ude. Just look at your size. Look at your pot belly, or is it the way you are dressing? I have talked about your dressing many times, but it's obvious you do not have a dressing sense at all. I zoomed off when we got here because I don't want to feel embarrassed working with you, Ude. Ude was shocked. He didn't utter a word again. He drove in silence. Throughout their journey back home, he kept to himself, keeping a straight face. Chinwe kept wondering what was in his mind. From time to time, she would try to engage him in a discussion, but Ude wouldn't respond. It was quite late when they got home. Ude came down from his car after he packed and went straight to his room. That was the last time his wife saw him that night. Even when she announced to him that dinner was ready, Ude still didn't respond. Chinwe was still sleeping when her husband Ude left home to work in the morning. Ude must really be upset with me that he didn't even ask for breakfast before leaving the house, she said to herself when she realized Ude had gone to work. But she didn't give that much thought. She made breakfast for herself, took her bath, and hurriedly left the house for her spa appointment. She stopped by at her friend's place so that they could go together. See who is here, her friend Amara said excitedly when she opened the door and saw Chinwe standing at the door. This one you are staying on your nightwear. Don't tell me you forgot we are going for spa treatment this morning, Chinwe, who was disappointed when she saw her friend Amara on nightwear, said. Amara laughed, seeing the disappointment on her friend's face. Come inside first, she said, dragging her inside the house. Chinwe, who was still upset, continued. You love to do this all the time, Amara. You never keep to time. Sometimes I wonder if you ever make use of your time. Chinwe said and sat down on the couch. Amara laughed again. Calm down, Chinwe. I promise to be fast. Just give me a few minutes and I'll be ready. You know your few minutes is like few hours, Amara. You always like to do every house chore before leaving the house. But I won't wait for you this time. If you are not through in 30 minutes time, I will leave you and go. You can't blame me for that, Chinwe. I don't have a housekeeper like you do. It's just me alone doing the cooking, cleaning, gardening, laundry. I would still wake up very early every morning to prepare my daughter for school. I hear you, Amara. You have excuses to give every time. That reminds me, I saw your husband driving out when I got here. Chinwe said. Okay, what about him? Amara asked. He looks so cute. His dressing is everything. You are really lucky to be marrying such a handsome man, Chinwe said, smiling. Not like the one I ended up with. Fat, old-fashioned, pot belly. Stop, Chinwe. Don't start again with Ude this morning. You should be glad you ended up with a man like Ude. It's something you should be thankful to God for all your life. Ude is such an amazing man, homely, down to earth. See how he takes care of you. You lack nothing at all. He even provided housekeeper, nanny, to make sure you don't go through stress. It baffles me each time I see you complain about Ude. Spare me that talk of how he's a good man. If you like him that much, go and marry him then. He doesn't suit my personality at all. I can't believe I ended up with him. Zero dress sense, old-fashioned, unromantic. Don't you see how your husband calls you sweet names? But Ude can never. All the time. Chinwe, Chinwe. With that his unromantic voice. Amara burst out laughing. If his dressing is the problem, buy him the kind of clothes you love and admire in other men, Amara said to her. That's the problem here, Amara. I tried, but it was a disaster. He looked funny in the clothes. I don't know if it's because of his size or pot belly. So I gave up. You shouldn't give up so fast. He is your husband. If you think his size is the problem, work towards that with him. He loves you so much and I know he would be willing to change for you. See, Amara, I don't have such time. Somebody that has been fat almost all his life. Honestly, I don't have such time, I won't lie to you. Then accept him the way he is. Make peace with his appearance and learn to love him just the way he is. Believe me, when you do, you won't be seeing all those things you complain about. I can't make peace with what I dislike, Amara. I just can't. He's not the type of man I love. Then why did you get married to him in the first place, when you know he isn't your type of man? Amara asked her friend Chinwe. Chinwe, who wasn't expecting the question, paused for a while. To be honest, Amara, I haven't thought about why I married Ude. Maybe because I saw he's a good man, or maybe because he is rich. And the way he loves me is something else. Like he tolerates me. I mean, I can get away with almost everything. Then for crying out loud, Chinwe, what do you want? I need a tush man like your husband. Someone who is good looking. Someone who would look at me romantically like I see your husband do. Someone I will be proud to work with in public. Someone I won't be ashamed to introduce to my friends. You are sick, Chinwe. I am sorry to say that, but you are. You think look is everything. Or you think the public display of affection of couple is the real deal. Wait until you see what it means to get married to a good-looking man who is unkind. That handsomeness you thought you saw earlier will vanish. Don't try to preach to me, Amara. You saying this because you have got a handsome man. It's always easy to give advice in issues that concern someone else. Please, look is everything to me and Ude hasn't got it. Speaking of which, I didn't see you at the wedding yesterday. I only saw your husband Ude. I thought you were preparing for the wedding earlier. Oh, that yesterday's wedding. I was actually there, but in a far end of the hall. Why? Why were you sitting that far? Didn't you come early or what? Didn't you and Ude come together? Because I know where Ude sat, Amara asked. This is exactly what I'm complaining of, Amara. I did came with him, but I couldn't see myself sitting beside him. He doesn't suit me at all. Some of my friends who doesn't know him before the wedding would laugh at me if they find out he's my husband. I never knew he would be going for the wedding. That was why I prepared for it in the first place. It was that yesterday that he decided to postpone whatever he intended doing before and decided to attend the wedding because the groom is a friend. I nearly fainted when he entered the room and informed me he would be going with me. Then it was too late to change my mind because I was already dressed. I had no other choice than to disappear and hid from him when we got to the venue. Oh my God, Amara shouted when her friend Chinwe finished narrating her story. Oh my God, she shouted again. I can't believe this. Has it gotten to this level, Chinwe? How could you do such a thing? The Ude you are talking about, is he not the same man I saw yesterday? And there was absolutely nothing wrong with his look. I doubt you really well, Chinwe. Why on earth are you doing this to this man, a kind man like that? Please don't guilt-trip me, Amara. See how you are sounding like I really did something so bad. Tell me, Chinwe, how did Ude feel when you left him yesterday? Well, I don't know, but he hasn't spoken to me since after the wedding. But I know he would get over it. Chinwe said, See, my friend, I am not going to lie to you. What you did was really bad. When he comes back from work today, apologize to him. Don't wait for him to get over it. You do not really know what you have, Chinwe. I do pray my husband is something like Ude, but he isn't. Forget about his looks. He is a nice man though, but he can't be compared to Ude. I heard you, Amara, the advisor, Chinwe said, checking her wristwatch. You better hurry up, let's leave. We don't have much time again. Just then, Chinwe's phone rang. She smiled widely and picked up her phone and spoke to the caller. This one you are smiling like this. Who is that? Amara asked her suspiciously after the call ended. That's my Amy, of course, Chinwe said. He told me he's going to be available tomorrow, and I can't wait to meet him. Chai, Chinwe, when are you going to stop? Is it until Ude finds out about your affair with him that you would stop? He won't find out. I'm very careful about that. And I am sorry, Amara. I am not ever going to stop. Amy knows what I wanted. He knows the right places to touch me. He's so cute. I can't wait for Ude to carry his pot belly and travel for his business trip next week. I plan to invite him over. No, Chinwe, don't bring him home. It's too risky. What if your housekeeper says something about him to your husband when he returns? Amara asked. She dare not, except she doesn't value her job. When Ude got home in the evening, Chinwe served him his best meal and apologized to him. Ude was very happy seeing his wife saying how sorry she was for what happened yesterday. He was happy because his wife hardly apologized. He accepted her apology and the two reconciled. The following week, when Ude was set to embark on his business trip, his wife Chinwe was tearful, telling him how much she would miss him. Ude no doubt would miss her so much, despite her troubles. If he had his way, she would have gone with him. When Ude finally left the house, Chinwe couldn't contain her joy. She picked up her phone and called Amy and informed him he could visit, that her husband has left the house. Remembering what her friend Amara told her about her housekeeper, telling her husband about her Amy when he returns, she called her and asked her to take 2 days off. Ned was so happy. She thanked her and packed her few things and left. Chinwe was glad when Amy came in the evening. She prepared a delicious meal and both ate. They were wrapped up in the bed when they heard a knock on the door. Not sure what she heard, she sat up on the bed and listened. Her heart skipped when the knock came again. Hope you enjoyed our video. Please do subscribe so you don't get to miss the rest of the story. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.